Our planet is filled with ecosystems that stretch the boundaries of what we think is possible in nature. These environments challenge conventional ecological norms, thriving in ways that defy our understanding of biology and survival. Some are hidden in the depths of the ocean, while others exist in deserts, mountaintops, or even within cities. Today, we will uncover fascinating details about the world's most bizarre ecosystems and how they continue to astound scientists and explorers alike. Deep-sea hydrothermal vents located thousands of meters below the ocean's surface, hydrothermal vents are among the most extraordinary ecosystems on Earth. These vents form along mid-ocean ridges where tectonic plates meet, allowing seawater to seep into the Earth's crust. As the water heats to extreme temperatures, it becomes rich in minerals and shoots back into the ocean, creating underwater geysers. Despite the total absence of sunlight, life thrives here through a process called chemosynthesis. Chemosynthetic bacteria use chemicals like hydrogen sulfide to produce energy, forming the base of the vent's food web. Giant tube worms, often over 8 feet long, rely on these bacteria for survival, hosting them within their bodies. Blind shrimp and vent crabs are other examples of creatures that have adapted to these extreme conditions. The pressures at these depths are so high that they would crush most surface-dwelling life forms. Hydrothermal vents show us that life can thrive even in conditions we once thought were uninhabitable. Mangrove forests. Mangroves are coastal ecosystems found in tropical and subtropical regions, thriving in saltwater environments. Their iconic roots rise above the waterline, allowing them to breathe in oxygen-poor soils. Mangroves provide essential habitats for a wide variety of species, including fish, crustaceans, and birds. They act as natural buffers, protecting shorelines from erosion and reducing the impact of hurricanes and tsunamis. Mangroves also play a critical role in carbon storage, sequestering more carbon per hectare than most terrestrial forests. The Sundarbans, the largest mangrove forest, is home to the endangered Bengal tiger. Despite their importance, mangroves are threatened by deforestation, pollution, and rising sea levels. These forests demonstrate how life can flourish in the challenging transition zone between land and sea. Salt flats. Salt flats are vast, barren landscapes formed in basins where water evaporates, leaving behind thick crusts of salt. Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat, spans over 4,000 square miles. After a rainstorm, the flat transforms into a giant mirror, reflecting the sky and creating surreal visuals. Despite their harsh conditions, salt flats are not devoid of life. Microorganisms adapted to saline environments thrive here. Flamingos often use salt flats as breeding grounds, relying on the algae that grow in shallow pools. These unique ecosystems show how life can exist in even the most extreme, arid environments. Cloud forests. Cloud forests are tropical or subtropical forests that exist at high altitudes, where they are frequently enveloped in mist. The constant moisture supports an abundance of mosses, orchids, and ferns that drape the forest floor and canopy. These ecosystems are biodiversity hotspots, home to rare species like the resplendent quetzal and golden toad. Cloud forests are vital for water regulation, capturing moisture from the atmosphere and feeding into rivers and streams. Deforestation and climate change pose significant threats to these fragile ecosystems. Their ethereal beauty and ecological importance make cloud forests some of the most unique environments on Earth. Tundra ecosystems. The tundra is a cold, treeless biome found in the Arctic, Antarctic, and high-altitude regions. Permafrost, a layer of permanently frozen soil, defines this ecosystem and limits plant growth. Despite the harsh conditions, animals like caribou, Arctic foxes, and polar bears have adapted to thrive here. Lichens and mosses dominate the plant life, providing crucial nutrients for herbivores. During the brief summer, the tundra bursts into life, with migratory birds arriving to breed and feed. Climate change is causing permafrost to thaw, releasing trapped greenhouse gases and threatening tundra ecosystems. Urban ecosystems. Urban environments might not seem like ecosystems, but they host surprisingly complex webs of life. Species like pigeons, rats, and raccoons have adapted to thrive in cities, often outcompeting their rural counterparts. Green spaces, such as parks and rooftop gardens, serve as mini ecosystems within the urban jungle. Urban ecosystems demonstrate the resilience of life and how species can adapt to human-dominated landscapes. Efforts to create more wildlife-friendly cities are helping balance urbanization with biodiversity. Cave ecosystems. Caves are some of the most isolated and unique ecosystems on Earth, supporting species adapted to perpetual darkness. Troglobites, or cave-dwelling species, include blind fish, spiders, and salamanders that rely on touch and smell to navigate. Cave ecosystems are nutrient poor, often relying on bat guano or organic material washed in from the surface. The Tennessee cave salamander, found in the U.S., is a rare example of a fully aquatic, cave-dwelling amphibian. These ecosystems reveal how life can adapt to extreme isolation and limited resources. Extreme hot springs like those in Yellowstone National Park are home to thermophiles, microorganisms that thrive in boiling water. These extremophiles have enzymes that remain stable under intense heat, making them a focus of scientific research. The brilliant colors of hot springs are caused by different types of bacteria that grow in specific temperature ranges. Hot springs challenge our understanding of the limits of life, showing how organisms can adapt to extreme chemical environments. Desert oases are rare ecosystems where underground water reaches the surface, creating pockets of life in arid landscapes. They support unique species of plants and animals that are specially adapted to survive with limited water. Oases are vital for migratory birds and nomadic human populations, offering crucial rest stops in harsh environments. Their isolation makes them critical biodiversity hotspots, though they are highly sensitive to environmental changes. These bizarre ecosystems illustrate the extraordinary adaptability of life and the complex interplay between organisms and their environments. From the lightless depths of the ocean to the scorching heat of desert flats, nature continues to defy expectations and challenge our understanding. Thank you for joining us in exploring the world's most bizarre ecosystems and the incredible ways they defy nature's rules.